Anyway, I'd rather not talk about it. I just wanted to say goodbye to Frank before I leave. You know, we've been at odds lately, but I hoped...
The sentence trails off, leaving the thought
Yeah, I
unfinished.
know.
He's not at the motel, he's not here, so probably drove to Bothwood?
Yeah, that sound like him, but still, I swear I've been standing right here looking at the only road the whole time. And I didn't see or hear him leave. No sound, no dust, no nothing. I went outside about an hour ago, maybe half an hour, talked to him. He was fixing to need his car and his blue pickup was still parked there.
Well, couldn't he have driven it the other way?
Into the mine pit? I would have heard that for sure.
Looks towards the pit. Besides, the fence is intact. Weird, for sure, but it's Frank. There's always some sort of twist. They both fall silent, stop listening. Pretty sure that's when we walked in last time. Do it with the trunk. Are you? Did I write this down? I honestly did not. Press and hold the handles buttons. I know I should have wrote it down. It clicks. Press quickly, then slowly. Continuously. There's a click from the lock. 1, 2, 3, 4 rhythm. You finesse the buttons of the slide side, suggesting there's a soft mechanical rumble. And then, much to your surprise, it pops open like a jack-in-the-box. Looks like slide side knows his shit. Enter the car. Finally enter the car, and the scent of wealth overwhelms you. Leather seats, wooden dashboards, LED lights, strips around the cabin, darkened windows. Luxury all around, yet the car is broken down. Nothing is built to last these days. Check the storage bins in front of the back seat. There's a half-drunk bottle of Coral Destiny Martian Dew in the right one. On the left, a book titled How to Be the Best You. Look through the book. Your eyes skim across a dozen of pieces of generic advice, from drinking a cup of water first thing in the morning to cleaning your room to arranging a wholesome routine for yourself before bedtime. You've written dozens of such articles, some of them a veritable diarrhea of words. This book looks like an especially potent anthology. A cup of water is valid advice. Keep on looking. Check the glove compartment. A dusting cloth, driving gloves, 3 unopened packs of cigarettes, and a long variety, a power bank, and a fancy leather notebook. Who actually keeps gloves in the glove compartment? Oh, that's the whole point. Takes the notebook. Now that is something worth checking out. Check under the seats. People lose all kinds of things there. You only find only a handful of sticks of protein-infused chewing gum and another handful of nothing. Check the multimedia device. There's a bunch of options: music, navigation, emails. Navigation system. Heading to 164 Cherry Hills Road. Run a quick search for the address. There's a business associated with the location, Sloan Solutions LLC. Ltd. I'm sorry. It looks like one of those financial advisory firms that seem to be popping up everywhere lately, almost like they're multiplying overnight. Hopefully the same can be said for the client's funds. It's a front. Must be for what? Sure, it's not like there's anything or anyone that isn't tangled up in some conspiracy. Oh, I should have did the freaking emails. Check the sun visor. A driver's license. Take a closer look. The license looks decades old. The plastic tinted with a yellowish hue spread to every edge. Anita, on the other hand, was young and striking. Her beauty is dimmed by a tired pallor even youth can't mask. Laced with a lingering fragility, an echo of a past she fought hard to leave behind. She must have been sick. There's no other explanation. It's always illness with you, or maybe she just forgot to moisturize, huh? Her birthday matches your eye. June 4th, 1977. Leave the car. Let's move back. Let's go here. And we have to read. Okay, first. What did we get? We got... She used to work at Coral Destiny. At 8:14, she's arrived at the gas station to refuel. She enters the gas station at 8:16. And then she leaves at 8:38. Okay, whereas... At least you know how to enter the car now. The luxurious leather-bound notebook with a built-in ink pen holder. Scenes barely used. What's on page 1? It says Anita Lopez, date of birth. Oh wait, what? August 2027? Oh no, date of birth. My bad. Month of August 2027. Some people have phones. Why would anybody use a physical notebook? Some just prefer the feel of paper. Yeah, especially those who aren't cursed with your chicken scratch handwriting. Flip through the notebook. You breeze through the used pages in a single breath. All you find are a few meetings scheduled this month, filled with names that mean nothing to you. And then the very last entry for the day. A meeting at high noon with Aaron Sloan, along with the phone number presumably his. Okay. At Sloan Solutions with phone number. See what else is there. Blank pages of high quality stock, dozens of them. That is, until you flip to the end where a neatly folded sheet of paper is stuck to the crease. Examine it. As you spread the paper, you notice the filigree SS logo watermark adorning the upper right corner. Oh, Sloan Solutions. A colorful chaos of overlapping pie charts, tangled flow charts, and cluttered bar graphs. It's a dizzying data maze designed to confuse rather than to clarify. Upon closer inspection, you realize it's the annual financial report for Kepler Belt. While you're no expert, the mention of insufficient revenue suggests that the bar is facing a substantial loss. Maybe that's why she wanted to meet with the Sloan fellow. And then her car broke down with her business falling apart and you snooping around her dirty laundry. No wonder she's in such a great mood. What's the name of no. Okay. You found the phone number in Anita's notebook. Call it. Wait, what else did I do? She missed some appointment when her car broke down. Frank told her to the gas station to repair it. Maybe she wanted him to go to the meeting? And he refused? Call the number from Anita's notebook. The line rings and rings and rings endlessly like it's never going to stop. And just as you're about to hit the end call, a deep, exaggerated masculine voice clearly trying too hard answers. Hello. Thank you for calling Sloan Solutions. How can we assist you on this fine evening? Pretend you're someone else. Hello? Anyone there? Is there anything we can help you with? Quick, to whom would he willingly give information? I don't know if I want to get into her business. Well, it's going to reset. Mr. Nightingale, Miss Anita's personal assistant. I didn't realize Miss Lopez had surplus funds or even the need, but given your apparent obliviousness to her meeting, I take it you're budget friendly. What a dick. Anyway, no. Miss Lopez missed our appointment. We'll send her the documents for a review via email. Signing them is of the utmost priority. Documents? Yes, I'm sure you're aware that the motel is officially in default due to Mr. Fleming's missed mortgage payments over the last 2 years. As the rightful owners, your Mr. Lopez reached an agreement with New Horizon Bank to have the foreclosure, along with the taxes handled through the acquisition, which cannot proceed without her signature. The documents for the motel documents. Oh, wait a minute. I'll inform her ASAP. Thank you, hang up. Oh, crap. Well, that's an interesting development. Now, why would Anita want to meet this loan shark in person if she already agreed to let the motel go 60 under? Drop the X herself. Or is she actually trying to save it? She's probably trying to save it. Oh, one second. Okay. Okay, we have a few things. You discovered that motel is being bought by the bank. Sounds like it would be a good idea to convince Ben to tell you where Anita's things are. You managed to commit a felony and break into Anita's car. Let's wrap this up. Okay. I really want to enter Frank's room. He's in it. You need a key card. Loves talking about key cards. Yeah. What was the other thing we found? Oh, Anita. She missed an appointment with the lawyer where her car broke down. Anita planned to pay off the motel's mortgage. How? Okay. And let's just report Walter's disappearance. Baltimore Sheriff Department Deputy Sheriff Cody speaking. How can I help you? The man sounds bored out of his mind. You've just interrupted his hour-long stare at the ceiling cracks. I want to report a person missing.
Right. Is that person an adult?
Yeah. Boredom sleeps from the deputies every word. You wonder if he's even present mentally or just going through a remembered checklist. Yes.
So, right here, adult. Has been more than 24 hours.
Yes.
Roger that, sir. So, right here.
He continues mumbling to
All
himself.
right. What's the missing person's name?
Walter K.
Cousin Walt's missing? Again?
What do you mean again? Yes.
Cousin Walt's prone to going MIA. He gone done it like half dozen times. But every time he just shows up. So,
Huh.
we used to get calls from Maxine, but I reckon she gave up after a while.
Then he seems to remember something.
Wait a moment. Who am I talking to? Who's doing the reporting?
I would rather remain anonymous.
Well, shit. We're not taking synonymous calls. Fucking hell. Now I gotta turn on call tracking. One Eugene Harrow, resident of Greater Gray City, MP. What the hell you doing out here, Harrow? How do you know Cousin Walt?
Resident of Greater Gray City. I just want Walter to be found.
As I've said, Cousin Walt's gone missing before. But every time he came back under his own horsepower, alive and well. But I'll do you a solid and file this missing person report.
Thank you. Nothing will come out of this. This man won't lift a finger, even for cousin Walt. Things like justice in Rue Valley is slow and unachievable, even for the well-connected. Thank you for your service.
Only doing what we're here for.
With that, the line is dead. Interesting. Let's go back in.
Maybe the footage skipped into another date or something. Let's rewind a bit more just to be sure.
I think I've heard this part.
I'm telling you, something strange is going on here. You know, my dad has been disappearing from our house lately.
Continue.
What, Walter too?
Oh, we did hear this.
Well, not like this. He just somehow escapes the house.
That's insane.
Well, he usually comes back on, and I'm bloody worried something might happen. He's...
Oh, well, of course you're worried. That's crazy.
Okay, stop. Can we go back in this we have 6 minutes. Can we do this again? Can we check the email? Enter the car. Nope. Alright, let's go. We know she goes south after this, so we're going south. You know what? It's gonna take too long, isn't it? Drive south. No more. No, I don't have signal again. Where I keep forgetting to save. All right, she leaves at 8:36. So wait. For the thunderstrike, which is technically coming up. And bam. 8:37. Let it strike. Yep. She goes here. So there's no bench or anything? Oh, we can't go left or right again anymore. Interesting. Time goes so slow. Nah. Alright, either way. While we're waiting for time. I still have no idea what this is. We've done this. Now, where does she go after? When we give her, after we give her coffee? That's the question. If we give her the coffee. And we know nothing about you still. Oh, duh. That's on. This is the front, right, left, and. And this is the personalized. Yeah, we know that. Oh, come on. Oh. There we go. Party. What passes this time? Nothing here. I did something. I did nothing. Pretty sure she's about to show up. This is a lot. But I feel like this is even the half of it. See, she's not here yet. There we go. Oh, it's not the time either. At what time does she get here? Nope. I don't know why I keep accidentally hitting that. Oh. Let's see. Not there yet. There she goes. Why are you coming here? It shouldn't take you this long, my girl. You were literally right there. $8:43. All right, fine. There's literally nothing we can do here, so wait, what? Oh, blue pens. Enough of this for now. There we go. He doesn't even react. Right on time. What happens if I hit the checkout? Will it end? I hope not. I don't want it to end. I want to know what the checkouts. In my run. Ugh. Kind of want to save it. Oh, I can't. You know what? Let's see. Dream recalled. He tried to leave this. Everything kept falling apart. Let's see.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Yes, and I have a question. Can you help me make sense of the dream I had? A dream? Doctor raises his left eyebrow, seemingly intrigued at your question. Perhaps it'd be better to do it during tomorrow's session, as a comprehensive analysis requires time that we don't have. But I worry that I might forget some of the details if we wait until tomorrow. Well, I guess we can at least make a start today, focusing on the most vivid aspect, and we'll continue with the deeper exploration tomorrow. All right, please go ahead and share your dream. Share the dream about checking out of the hotel. 8-2, okay. And that's when I woke up very thirsty. Dr. Finch nods his head, looking at you intensely. Thank you for sharing it with me, Mr. Harrow. The suitcase, the struggle with the checkout forms, and the malfunctioning vending machine, they all seem to be significant. Would you like to share your thoughts on any of them? The checkout form was impossible to fill out. The more I tried, the more the ink assumed everything. What do you think the form represents in the process of leaving? It was just a formality. And the ink, what does it mean that it spreads and ruins your writing? It was like my own hand was betraying me. So naturally you snatched another form and started over, but even on the new form, the ink seeped through, and what does that tell you? They always mess it up no matter what. But nevertheless, you continued, writing on a form that was already ruined. Why not just leave it? Then it wouldn't be over. It would be like I was never really there. Yet you felt compelled to complete a process that was by that point utterly meaningless. You wrote in black on black, a perfect metaphor for an empty gesture. What I hear is a man who needs to be able to tell himself, I did everything I was supposed to do, even when your actions had no effect. The performance of the task itself was crucial. It allows you to confirm a fatalistic conclusion that you always mess it up and the outcome was inevitable even from the start. Now, let's touch down upon other elements of your dream. I was so thirsty, but the vending machine just took my money and gave nothing back, again and again. How did how did it feel to be promised relief only for a basic need and then constantly deny it? Frustrating. It felt like a stupid, cruel joke. Yet, your response was to insert another coin and then another. What were you hoping would change? I thought maybe this time it would just work. It had to eventually. So you continued the same action with the same tool, expecting a different result. Why not stop? Why not walk away and find water somewhere else? And admit I wasted all that money? Seems like you'd rather exhaust yourself in a battle you know you're losing than disengage and admit the strategy is flawed. You became so focused on getting what you deserve that your real goal, to quench your thirst, was completely forgotten. That's true. This is a dangerous kind of denial, Mr. Harrow, because it masquerades as perseverance. You are convincing yourself that sheer stubbornness is a virtue, but it actually is just hiding from the fact that your chosen solution is broken. And let's move on to another symbol for now. The suitcase was supposed to be simple, just my things, but it felt alive. What does it mean for a suitcase to feel alive? It jerked like something was inside trying to get out. And when it opened, your belongings had become snakes. What does that transformation suggest to you? My things were gone and replaced by something else. And your first instinct was to slam the lid shut to contain it. Why not just leave it there? They looked dangerous. I couldn't let them loose. Really? Why did you shove it under the bed then? I don't know. I panicked. Mr. Harrow, there's no shame in your reaction. You responded instinctively to a perceived threat in a way that felt almost natural to you. Containment is a familiar strategy, but when we consistently choose to bury our problems rather than to face them, we are merely postponing a confrontation. The doctor's gaze pierces through your soul. Now let us consider the dream as a whole. In each scenario, you encountered an obstacle, and in each you chose a similar path. When faced with a terrifying truth, you chose to contain it. When faced with a futile decision, you chose to complete the empty ritual. When faced with a broken solution, you chose to repeat it. The common thread here is not the nature of the obstacles, but your reflective response to them. Your subconscious is illustrating the very strategies you use to avoid confrontation, confronting what is truly troubling you. You have no idea what's really troubling me, Dr. Finch. I cannot tell what specific burdens you carry, but I can see the weight of them in your steadfast refusal to admit they exist. That refusal is the one problem that makes all others impossible to address. Until you can face that, you will remain stuck, endlessly performing what you believe needs to be done without ever addressing what actually needs to be done. He pauses for a moment. Tell me, have you ever considered that the incident, the one that led you here, wasn't some isolated random event, but the result of built up tensions? I asked you to make sense of a dream, not to diagnose me. I need a solution for the loop, not a lecture about how my own mind is the problem. The loop you need to break is the very cycle of denial. The refusal to even entertain the possibility that your mind is trying to show you something is the very wall you keep crashing into. You'll either find it in you to admit this, or things are not going to get better. Not here, and certainly not out there. He glanced at his clock.
That's it for today. You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
All right. Interesting. We can't even go. Oh, we can't go in this bathroom. Let's go. Let's give her coffee.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Fix it.
Sure. Give it a go.
Your coffee.
Wow, nice.
What do you know about Coral Destiny? I like to think you've learned a thing or two in my 11 years there. She seems to confusion on your face and giggles, but there's no malice in her laughter. Oh yeah, I worked there. Damn it, I worked there. Worked. It's kind of tough to get used to the new reality. I don't think I understand what the... Wait, absentmindedly, she scratches her jacket where the company patch is sewn into the fabric. What's up with the company's name? It makes sense when you think about it. Mars is our destiny. If you want to survive and thrive as a species, is our first stepping stone to colonizing the whole solar system. And then she shuts her lips so fast you almost hear her clap. Sorry, I'm kinda evangelizing here. Miss Holmes always insisted that every one of us should be the company's ambassador. It's kinda hard to get out of that mindset, you know? Miss Holmes named the company. As I said, Mars is our destiny and the planet is red, so it's where the coral comes from. I guess that's her favorite color. She often dresses all in coral. I don't think I understand what the company does. Well, you must have been living under a rock then. Mr. Holmes has been preaching about it to everybody who wants to listen, and plenty who don't, like our elderly Congress people. The ultimate goal of the company is to establish a colony on Mars that will trade resources, mostly rare earth stuff, with Earth until we can establish self-sufficiency. And until the colony is set up, well, anything they need to do is set there. So what did you do there? I'm an engineering specialization in I'm an engineer specializing in automation and robotics. That's cool. I was also training to be an astronaut, but she makes a lip zip tight gesture. That's all I can say. Destiny had me sign some book long NDA, so why don't you work there anymore? Well, I don't really want to talk about it, still sorting things out. I'm sure they don't deserve you. She giggles. You sure know how to fix more than just vending machines. It's sweet. Her smile is like a desert rose blooming in the rain after a long drought. You know, people around here just don't give a damn about Cora Destiny. I mean, those that don't actively hate it. I guess when you're living in such close proximity to the future, you get kind of desensitized. It's nice to talk to someone who cares. Have you ever seen the sky suddenly turn red in these parts?
You mean when there's a rocket launch?
What? She looks at your face, noticing your
You
confusion.
must have heard of Coral Destiny, right?
Of course. She nods, obviously happy you know at least something about the world around you.
Coral Destiny operates a spaceport not too far from here. And when there's a rocket launch, you can see the whole sky ablaze with this mesmerizing red hue, like a portal to another world. Even from here, it looks amazing. And your timing couldn't be more perfect. There's a launch scheduled for tonight at 8:45.
Ooh.
Unless...
She looks towards the dark clouds gathering on the horizon. Unless? They may call it off because of the storm, but I doubt it. Are you gonna watch it?
Not this time. I have other plans.
All right. That's actually interesting. Rocket launch. At 8:47, Coral Destiny launches a rocket into space. It seems that launches like this happen often around here. It's doubtful it has anything to do with the time loop, and it's nothing more than a coincidence. Maybe that's why no one paid attention to it when it was going off. She used to work at Coral Destiny as an engineer, specializing in automation and robotics, as well as training to be an astronaut. Okay. Let's get a water. Let's see if she still leaves at the same time. Yep. Go south again. Something's up with that.
Escalate to customer engagement. What does that even... Hi, yes, Coral Destiny Antenna, Rue Valley.
Sit down again. Wait patiently. Wait back to the phone. Nah. Wait until something happens.
The text said it'd be up by noon.
Watch and wait. It should only be 2 minutes.
Misheard? No, she said Sunday noon.
Yep. Stand up. She's the motel at 8. Oh, I must have just... Oh, that's fine. She's on the phone until 8:10. I knew that.
Are you ready to check in now, Mr. Harrow?
I'm ready to check in.
All right then, let's get you into your... So, number 6, the last one on the 2nd floor. Everything is ready for you. And this is your key card.
Hey, a key card. Gold her on.
That's right, a key card.